Have you tried to kill yourself?
Yeah.
Why haven't you tried yet?
How's the pissing?
How's the pissing?
I don't ask women how they piss anymore. Old ladies have touched my hair.
And they say this is our culture. We're allowed to touch black people's
little
hair.
bit.
Yeah.
We're joking. You know my favorite thing these guys chop through?
Human
Big.
torsos.
Would you ever do Kill Tony?
That's very sus.
Why'd you move to Japan? Hello and welcome to the Mary Houlihan Show. That's right. It's the first podcast that ever existed. Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
My guest today is Brodie Reed. Clap,
What's
clap,
up?
clap,
What's up,
clap,
guys?
clap, 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 clap,
My name is
clap.
Brodie. Very nice to meet you. Meet you.
So, why'd you move to Japan?
So I started learning Japanese years ago, almost kind of as a trauma response.
Of course.
I mean,
We've all been there.
We've all been there. We've all gotten way too into an anime that just like no one in your life can really relate to.
What was the anime?
Or talk to you about. I'm just generally all anime.
Oh, the genre.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was pretty deep in the weeb section
Incredible.
of the internet. Yeah. I used to have a podcast called The Dark Weeb with a friend of mine. Just like talking about like being black and being into like really nerdy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Blurred culture.
Exactly. Blurred stuff. That is now the most popular term. And I'm cool with that. Even though I got called nerd many times growing up. So
sure, yeah.
It's a little traumatic.
Are you pissed that being a blurred is cool now?
Pissed? No. It's definitely strange because I've been doing stand-up for a long time, and then for half of it, I just like did not talk about like nerd stuff at all.
And the other comedians are gonna beat me up.
Yeah, literally. I was just like, these are the most loser colleagues of all time, and the fact that I'm like hiding a secret that I'm like into like anime is like strange.
That's funny.
But I started learning it, and I have to say, as someone who's lived in LA for almost my entire life and still doesn't know Spanish, I think that is kind of like a little bit of a red flag, but it's also been like the most, on like a dopamine level, the most rewarding thing I've ever done in my life, to be honest, because I just wanted to like, I think I'm going to like anime 10 years from now. I'm just going to slowly learn it. And then I won't have to like read subtitles, and I can just like do my work and stuff, and then also like have that on in the background.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, and it took
no subs, no dubs.
No subs, no dubs.
Wow.
I'm all subs. Well, I just raw it.
Damn.
Yeah, and it feels really good. And I had been learning for a long time, and then once the pandemic was over, it's officially over. It's done. No more COVID.
We're joking.
I was like, finally, I can go to Japan. So I found like a school in the countryside because my real goal was to like possibly move to the countryside, just like start a whole new life, become like a rice farmer,
Whoa.
become like in with the community. So I like found a language school in the rural countryside of Kosaka, which is like this mining town that like its population is like shrinking every year and stuff. But I like went to school in like an abandoned elementary school where they like set up like tutoring for foreigners to go. And I went like 2 or 3 times for like a month at a time. And then when I wasn't doing that, I was just kind of traveling around looking for neighborhoods to like potentially move to. Yeah. So my goal is kind of like to retire there, or if I ever get canceled as a comedian for some reason.
Sure, yeah,
for
perfect.
being too much of a sweet boy or something.
Yeah, of course.
Then I plan to escape to Japan. But then they just elected this very conservative like lady who's going to be their prime minister probably, who's like kind of anti-foreigner. So I don't know. I'm kind of in this place where I'm like, I learned this whole language, but I also learned about all this like history of like imperialism and like obviously capitalism, and I'm just kind of just like, I don't think this is necessarily that much of a level up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. It's interesting because we're America centric,
Yeah.
and we think America is so evil, and it is.
It is.
But then you learn about other countries, and you're like, "Holy crap!"
I know. It's
It's almost as if power corrupts.
write that down. Write that down. Spider-Man.
Yep.
Yeah, I got to get that responsibility in there too. Yeah, it's scary. Kind of like every country sucks. Except for I mean even the ones that are being exploited can suck, but
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I think the goal is just like let's make any community that you're in, try to make it better.
Yeah. I am constantly on the verge of moving to Ireland.
Yeah.
And then I have to talk myself down and say, no, you have to help people here.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You can't just escape.
I mean, do you have dual citizenship?
Nope.
Okay. Do you have like any family who's Irish?
I have relatives there,
Yeah.
but I'm not eligible for citizenship.
Gotcha.
But I have put so much thought into this that I'm like, I could really make a case. And
I think you could.
I could tell them that I've been speaking so highly about them.
Yeah. I've never been to Ireland, but it's the only European country I want to go to. It's
It's lovely.
it seems lovely.
Yeah.
And the music's great. I love Kneecap.
Yeah. They have the government has a program now that they're paying artists like a UBI, even foreign born artists.
I didn't know that part.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I feel like that should have been
But I should stay here and help people here.
I mean, do they have podcasts in Ireland? Which ones? Recommend some.
Oh, I met some comics who were podcasters.
Yeah.
And they have a cool history podcast.
Cool.
Yeah. So they already have podcasts over there.
Darn.
Yeah.
Darn it. What else do they need? Do they have banjo players over there? Could go play banjo.
Yeah, probably. I think they need construction workers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Okay.
I'm super buff.
Yeah. They have a housing shortage.
Oh, okay.
So I think if you go, you have to promise to build a house. Well, also
Done.
they have programs where you can move to the countryside and rehab houses
Okay.
and then get citizenship quicker.
That's what they do in Japan.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to me. They're just giving away houses, and I used to be a homeowner briefly in Los Angeles. I inherited a house.
What happened? You sold it?
Nothing much. I sold it. Yeah.
Oh, that's smart.
Well, California inheritance taxes are so lame. Like my parents had their house for like 40 years, but when I inherited it, it restarted.
Oh.
So I was basically like paying what I already was paying in rent before.
On just taxes?
On just taxes.
Okay.
Yeah, which is like every 6 months, but it's still like equaled.
So you were able to sell it and get a nice lump.
Yeah, exactly.
That rocks.
Yeah, I'm just living off my lump.
Where are your parents? Are they in heaven?
They're in heaven.
Okay.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so. I hope so. Or a third thing. That'd be cool, too.
I'm sure they're in heaven or a third thing.
Or I don't know what planet the Navi are on, but maybe they're there.
Oh, yeah. What is their planet called? Avatar
Pandora?
Land? Oh, you're right. It is Pandora.
Damn, I'm an Avatar head and I didn't even know.
Damn. Have you seen any of the Avatars other than the first Avatar? I'm assuming you've seen Avatar 1.
I saw the second one as well. I thought it was a pretty good movie, honestly. But then I see in the third movie they're bringing back the white kid with the blonde dreads.
Incredible.
And I'm like, I don't think I got a second movie in me where I can where I can look at those.
I like that the main character is named Sully.
Sully? Yeah, for sure. Such an old man name.
Yeah. Or like the famous pilot who saved everyone's lives after killing all those birds.
They should edit him in.
Yeah.
It should just be Sully.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so how long were you in Japan?
I was there for probably 6 months total. I mean,
I thought you were there for ages.
I kept going back.
Oh,
So I
okay.
never kind of like I kept signing up for different seasons. Like one of my best friends who I met in Japan is this German guy who he lived in China for like 10 years but got stuck in Japan during the pandemic. So he kind of like just accidentally became like a citizen, and he goes to these classes like constantly. Like he's like their most repeat customer. So like whenever he goes, like sometimes I'll also go just to like hang out with someone who I like know already. But I've been there in the winter. I've been there in the summer. I've been there when there's like rice paddies. I've been there when it's like completely covered in snow. It's awesome.
Nice.
It's dope.
Are the people in the countryside, what are they like?
They're really chill. One thing about Japan, I thought when I went, especially when I went to the countryside, that I was gonna get like a lot of like looks and stuff.
Sure.
Like it's gonna be like the first black person like they've ever seen or something like that.
Yeah.
But they were actually like just like really polite and just like treated me like anyone else, to the point where I was like, okay, can I get some attention, please? Can I get some looks?
I went to Tokyo once, and polite culture. So I did find that people didn't look at you, except kids would look at you because they don't know better.
For sure.
But adults would be like, nothing weird happening.
And if the elderly they'll invade your personal space in like a way that's like totally fine with me, but like a lot of old ladies have touched my hair.
Incredible.
A lot of obassans,
and they say this is our culture. We're allowed to touch black people's hair.
A little bit, yeah. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's an icebreaker. I'm not in America, so this is okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll answer that. It's so funny to like a lot of my first conversations in Japanese with other Japanese people are just like telling them how I dry my hair.
Oh my god!
Just like describing them like fu the show, which means just fluffy or whatever.
Yeah, well, you know, it's like normal hair.
Yeah, I like it. Honestly, I don't know if this is like a dream I've like vocalized or anything like that, but the idea of like getting like a Japanese wife and then like having like mixed kids who are like really good at like niche sports is really appealing to me.
You should do that.
Yeah. That's kind of my path to success at this point.
Nice.
Like stand up is okay, but I see where it leads.
Sure. What are your goals in stand up?
Honestly, it's one of those things where if you asked me when I was just starting, like I kind of like always had this narcissistic kind of like seed in me of just like I didn't necessarily think that like I was going to be like super famous or anything like that, but I thought that I would at least be like the most famous person in like my high school class.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
That'd be
like,
cool.
Everyone who's ever wronged me is going to be so...
Yeah, they're going to be so like, stupid. Gotta give it up.
Yeah.
He was cool the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. And then, I mean, I've dipped my toes in a lot of things, filmmaking and stuff like that, making short films. I've like pitched stuff, and I've kind of like seen everything there is to see in the industry without necessarily, being like super successful or anything like that. And I kind of, I don't know. I'm at a point where I'm very jaded, but I'm also like, I am more about trying to find people who are independent minded and like who are down, because all of my favorite stuff is like the stuff that was like super weird and like barely even made it to TV in the first place, shit like Mr. Show and stuff like that. So I'm at this point I'm really just trying to collaborate with people to kind of create a smaller industry within the bigger industry, and that's not beholden to corporations or commercials or stuff like that. In whatever form that looks like, but it's been a very humbling experience.
That's cool. I pitched a show once and nobody bought it, and then after that I did some like developing a show, and how that works is you're emailing back and forth with people, and you're like, look at this document. of my perfect show.
And they're like, cool, let's edit this word, that word, that word.
Yes.
And then you do that about 30 times.
Yes. It's so silly. And then, so then you wait for notes for a week, and then you do the notes, and then they say, awesome, one thing. And then you do more notes, and you just do that over and over again.
Yeah.
And then the whole time, you're not making any money.
Not making any.
And you're like, I really hope this sells so I could get some money.
Yeah, for sure.
And, and now like no TV shows get made. And so now I feel like I just want to focus mostly on performing because it's low overhead.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, overhead is definitely important. And even when like with things like this, I mean, like I know so many filmmakers, I'm like, okay, all we need is to like grab a camera and like be creative. We're not trying to like be on, MTV or anything like that. But it's I don't know, it's hard.
Yeah.
How's the pitching?
How's the pissing?
Pitching process. I didn't mean pissing process. I don't ask women how they piss anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah, how far did you get into it? How many meetings did you go through?
I went to like all the networks, like FX and Adult Swim and all of them. True TV probably at the time.
Cool.
All the ones.
Yeah.
And at the time, a lot of the companies, they're always trying to monopolize. There's only a couple companies. And there was a big DOJ decision happening. And so pretty much all of these meetings, people would say, we love it. And also they're required to say that. They have to say, we love it and we love you. So they say, we love it, we love you. But like, we're kind of like, we're not allowed to buy anything right now. And then I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's weird because you, like during the pissing I did it again. It is like pissing though. But during the pitching process, like you kind of against your will learn about all the drama that's going on at all these corporations you're at.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because the people you're pitching to, like the development, the creative people, they're cool.
Yes.
Like they're
nice. And they're
young
creative.
People, they work their way up. They're creative. They want to see cool stuff. Their job is to then take your pitch and then convince their boss.
Yes, yeah.
And that's the final boss. Like I mean, it during the pandemic, me and my friends pitched this show about reparations based off a short we made, a comedy about reparations. And like when
Sounds
you hear,
funny.
I know. When you hear comedy about reparations, I'm like, okay, this could be bad. But I will pat my own self on the back. Like during every pitch, absolutely crushed it.
Yes,
I found out I'm really good on Zoom.
Nice.
Yeah, when I don't have to wear pants, I'm super comfortable at making people laugh. Actually, and we crushed it, and we crushed every meeting we had. And then I think we got to like the very last step where like an exec said no, which is like honestly fine. Looking back on like the things that have happened in the last couple of years, I'm okay with everything that happened. I never expected this to necessarily get made. Like one of my writing samples is like I wrote like a pilot about like the Black Panthers basically, like a mockumentary type thing. Expecting it to not get made at all, but expecting people to read it. And now I'm kind of just like, well, I sold my parents' house. I kind of have some money now. Maybe I should just shoot it myself with my friends. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at, just like creatively, emotionally.
Yeah. I think people should just make their own stuff and pop it on YouTube.
Yeah. Do you use YouTube a lot?
I'm trying to get more into YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm on YouTube. That's probably like my main.
Well, as a consumer, I use it a lot.
For sure.
But yeah.
I've been seeing so much AI stuff now.
Really?
So much. Like I'm into basketball, right? There's so many like basketball slop channels that are constantly being pushed to me. They all have like the same thumbnail and stuff. They never show like a person on screen, obviously. They never like promote their socials or anything. They're just like, here's some stats. Here's like an essay that kind of doesn't really make sense.
Oh,
and we're
sure.
gonna
I
pump
guess
out
I've
20-minute
seen
videos
like
every
fake video
3 days.
essays with like a clearly generated voice. Yeah.
It's become like it's one of those things where like I've always kind of been worried about AI, but like this last week I got to a point where I was going through so many of these channels, and ones that like I actually have watched. Like there's at least one I've watched probably like 100 videos, and I was just like, man, this guy keeps putting out content. This guy's great.
He's killing it.
And I was like, wait, his voice
It's
sounds a little weird actually.
Yeah.
So I went through this kind of like temporary psychosis where I was just like,
incredible.
like the shows that I had watched that I know real people were in, I was just like, how do I know you're not a computer?
Oh my God.
It's messed up. That's kind of also why I wanted to just go to Japan and
Sure.
make rice.
I have a theory about YouTube and TikTok, and also maybe Netflix and Amazon. I think these companies play to an international audience.
Okay.
So I think you can make fun of America more.
Yeah.
And I think other networks, it's more like bite your tongue. Don't say anything crazy about Israel.
CBS, NBC.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, that's the vibe I get. And so that's why I'm like, let me just go on YouTube and TikTok and people will actually see it.
Every once in a while at a comedy show too, like I'll see foreigners come for like just to like visit Los Angeles or whatever. Like the other day, there were like a bunch of like English people who were like really rowdy. So it's one of those things where you like have to do crowd work because they're just like drunk. And I was just like, did you guys just come here to just like see the downfall of America or what? And they're kind of like,
yes.
I'm like, that's cool. That's all right.
Nice. Did you ever do Edinburgh?
I haven't done Edinburgh yet.
You should go since you have house money.
I know I should. I mean, I can go, but it's I guess it's, do I have an hour of comedy that I'm willing to do?
Sure, yeah.
30 minutes. I mean, 30 days in a row. Honestly, yeah, I'd love to. It's weird that it's like a trendy thing now, honestly.
Oh, sure. Well, when I went, it's very hard to understand like what it's like before you go there.
Yeah.
And so what I found out when I got there is like there's so many variety shows and like game shows even. And a lot of people, they like supplement the cost of the trip. So they'll have, for 30 days, they'll do their 1 hour. But also for the 30 days, they'll do like a low effort variety show with their friends.
Okay.
And then they get money in the bucket from everybody. And then they break even or make a tiny bit of money. And also like, there's all these stand-up showcase shows. So you could even just go visit and see what it's like and get booked on people's shows.
Cool.
So that's cool.
I will go.
Yeah. And I thought of it because I went and sometimes I would do this stand-up show hosted by these Irish people. And it was like in a very rowdy place. And you really ought to do crowd work there, but I was doing my routine and and I had this whole joke about how I work for the police.
Okay, as an informant, as a comedy informant.
No, I do ballistics. And I go to places where there were shootings and I draw chalk around where the and it's very stupid and silly. But I guess this was just not their style. And so this drunk guy yelled out, "It's not true. She's lying."
Oh, no.
And I was like, I know. Humor me. I'm being funny about it.
That's so funny. That's the best heckle you could ever get. Fictional.
All of this is made up.
All of this is faux.
She wrote all of these before she got here.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, man. God, what was I just going to say? Do you know anyone who works in ballistics? I do.
No, tell me.
My best friend in high school who he used to work at the airport for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And he just like randomly was like applying for jobs, and he like applied, to the government. And he just like knew someone
Mm-hmm.
who like works in like ballistics and stuff.
Okay.
So that's his job now. He has like a very good government job, like looking at just like bullet casings and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
And identifying things and putting them in
Great
bags.
time.
Yeah.
And the stuff they're doing with engravings.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I'm trying to get like a trans bullet if he finds one. I'm like, please save it for me.
If you find one in the wild. I don't understand bullet engraving. Is that a new thing? Have they always been doing that?
It feels like, I think yes. It feels like something that they made up, honestly.
Yes, of course.
But it also feels like something that could be real. But I mean, like, how?
Sure.
Do you take a knife to it? Do you like whittle it? It can't be easy.
Yeah, I think you could,
I mean, I could see like putting like a sticker on a bullet, like a little
for sure,
smiley face.
Or take a sticker off an apple, put it on. That'd be a funny joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I don't know. It doesn't seem...
But viewers, of course, we do think it is a fake thing that authorities do.
Yeah, we do think it's a fake thing.
In order to create fake evidence to try someone.
Yeah, I'm more about engraving swords. I'm a pro swords guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you into swords?
I am into swords. That's definitely something I was afraid to tell people.
Yes, of course. How many do you have?
And
not be honest.
Not that many. Not that many. I have 5.
Okay.
And I have some kendo sticks and stuff too.
I don't know what that is.
Kendo sticks are like they're kind of like, they're not bamboo, but they look like bamboo, but they're just like a bunch of like wood tied together, and it's about that big.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And it's used to just like practice swinging a samurai sword around.
Oh, okay.
And I knew it because they taught a kendo class at the community college that I used to go to, El Camino, shout out. And so I bought my own. There's like a really sketchy like martial arts store in downtown. Like it's just a big warehouse full of weapons.
Incredible.
And it's like you have to like go through an alley to get in there, and you kind of almost don't feel that welcome.
Very cool.
But they have everything. They literally have like everything, boxing stuff, swords. They have freaking like throwing stars and stuff like that.
Nice.
So that's where I bought some kendo sticks. But yeah, I took one of my teachers in Japan, my Japanese teachers, has a dojo next to the classes where we take classes at. So she'll teach sword stuff too. And she like just had a baby, and she'll like, the last time I took a class with her, she like taught a class like swinging a sword around and stuff like with her baby like strapped in the back.
That's
like,
so cool.
It was really cool.
That's what I would do if I had a baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. When you're hanging with pals and you're around the computer and you're looking up YouTube vids and you're like, oh, here's a funny one.
Yeah.
One of my go-to YouTube vids is just these guys with swords chopping stuff.
Chopping stuff? Yeah.
It's like
sword internet is very good.
They're almost dressed like Who's Line guys, like slacks and button-ups. And they're showing off these swords.
Yeah.
And they're very nerdy, chubby guys. And they're like, and they chop a watermelon. They just have like so many things suspended from the ceiling, and they chop it, and it looks amazing.
Honestly, that sounds awesome.
And there's like slow motion playback of them chopping all these things, and you're like, they're gonna run out of things surely.
The first time I ever sliced there's like a wooden like tatami mat type thing that's like rolled up, and you're allowed to like slice it. The first time I cut cleanly through one was like the most erotic feeling of all time. To
Yeah,
just
I'm
like,
gonna need more of that.
yeah, to just like watch something like fall apart like butter because you just swung and the sword like made a whoosh sound. Feels great.
You know my favorite thing these guys chop through?
What? Human
Big
torso?
clothes.
Okay.
Big garbage cans
Oh. Like metal garbage
filled
can?
with Gatorade of different colors.
That's cool.
It looks so cool.
That's awesome. I completely support that. I mean, we've already established that athletes bleed and sweat Gatorade.
Of course. We know this.
So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, there's like once you get into like regular sword stuff, because there's a lot of bladed, like forged in fire type of guys who are into like really into like combat knives.
Whoa.
They'll have like these human torso things that are like they'll be like semi see-through, and they'll like have like fake like organs and stuff, and they'll be like filled with like liquid so that like when you stab them or shoot them or like literally whatever, they'll like bleed like a real person or whatever. And that's the point where I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna go this far. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Yeah.
Speaking of knives, can I tell you a secret thing that old Irish people say? Irish Americans say this.
Can you say it on camera?
Yeah, and it's secret.
Okay.
They only say it amongst themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They say that Irish people fight with their fists like real men.
Okay.
While Italians use knives. Classic white on white racism for you.
Classic. It is kind of funny.
I love white on white racism. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, me too. I mean, from a distance, I like it. I have no stake in it.
Yes, yeah.
It's like watching like a sports game and you don't have a team that you're rooting for. You're
Sure,
kind of like, yeah. Tackle, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I dated an Italian guy once, and his grandma was calling all Irish women Colleens.
Okay.
With an anger in her voice that sounded slur-like.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I remember I dated I've dated a number of white women, and
Guilty.
And I'm trying to own up to my mistakes,
yes.
So that's why I'm saying it publicly. But I remember learning about like the collar rings and stuff like that. Yeah. And just being very, I like Irish culture.
Sure, yeah.
I'm trying not to say anything that gets me in trouble when I get over there.
Yeah, I'm thinking about
I will say I've used
those rings.
I've used some Irish Spring one time.
Oh yeah.
Had an allergic reaction. My body was in terrible itching pain.
It's a harsh soap.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's not a great soap.
Nah. Gotta dilute it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I like Ireland. I like I just like all the gray and the stones.
Oh yeah.
That I see. I like how everyone kind of hates England. Me too.
Oh yeah,
that's awesome.
It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever see a thatched roof?
A thatched roof?
Mm-hmm.
Is this a novel or a movie?
No, it's a type of roof.
Just a regular thatched roof? No.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, it's made out of like hay.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Hay, but
I didn't want to be offensive,
like
but I'm like, is that like when a bird makes a nest and then it
Pretty much, yeah. They make houses out of stone, and then they make these awesome roofs that are all hay.
Cool.
And it's so tightly packed.
Cool.
That you don't even get water on your head.
That's crazy because I have a modern, roof and that's
water
just leaking
on your
all
head.
the time.
Yeah. Makes you think.
Yeah, we never should have moved away from straw and clay. And mud,
that stuff rules.
Yeah, that stuff rocks.
I was thinking after the fires, I was looking into clay houses, adobe houses.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I was doing my research on building materials. Yeah.
I mean, in Japan, half the houses are basically made of wood and paper, so it's kind of similar.
The houses are cheap there, right?
The houses are incredibly cheap. Like
How does that work?
Um, it's just that like the the rural areas, like they're everyone's moving to the cities, and
Oh,
no one
okay.
really wants to, like, even when their grandparents like get old, they don't even want to like move back to like inherit their grandparents'
Mm-hmm.
house, and like
Because it's Snoozeville.
it's literally Snoozeville. I mean, like, I mean, I get it. I mean, if I lived in a town where there's only like 3 restaurants and they're like barely ever open, like I would want to like go to a big town too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like as someone who, you know, grew up in a big town, like I actually am romantic about it.
Sure, yeah.
But yeah, the houses can be kind of ridiculously cheap. Like every time I go back to like the one city I'm in, like it's like, oh, this house sold for $7,000. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, the taxes are like $5,000. I'm like, what? This is insane. I could buy this street if I really was like that kind of asshole foreigner or something
Oh,
like
sure,
that.
yeah.
But then other places they're also like way more expensive too. It just depends. It's just that they have so much, like, a lot of their houses are like made out of wood, and they have this like old Japanese architecture that I am a huge fan of, but it also like is a lot to keep up. Like a lot of these houses, you know, they could be like rotten wood. You have to
Sure.
replace, you know, kind of everything every once in a while, the pipes and stuff maybe, but it could be worth it. It's just freaking beautiful. The food is
You ever
great.
see those houses? Or I guess they don't even have to be houses. It can be anything. But it's cool when it's a house.
Mm-hmm.
And they construct it like without nails and everything's like
Oh
grooves.
yeah,
Oh, that rocks.
it does.
I
And
love
they
that.
snap it all together. Yeah, it feels like building Legos or something.
Yeah. I could do that. I just don't want to.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, I've thought about quitting comedy several times during the pandemic, and just like, okay, let me just go build that house over there.
Sure, yeah. I thought about quitting comedy so much. I went to beauty school.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice that I could fall back on that.
Yeah. Yeah, comedy's interesting. I remember like right in the beginning of the pandemic, like I asked myself, if I was not successful in comedy, like could I be happy? And I was scared to like ask myself that question because I was scared if the answer like would be yes, then like maybe I would like give up on comedy. But like I was like honest with myself, and I was like, oh yeah, I think I could be happy. Like I think that's actually my
It's
goal
normal.
in life, more so than to like
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Being happy rules.
yeah. I mean, like, I love comedy, and no offense to it, but like the moment I realized that like normal people knew what Kill Tony was,
Oh, sure.
I was like, how do you know my bullies from high school? Do you know what I mean?
That's
It's just
funny,
like I
yeah.
felt like Blade, like like if you ever saw like another vampire like in the daytime, you know what I mean? You'd be like, whoa, what are you doing here?
Would you ever do Kill Tony?
No, absolutely not.
I think it would be kind of cool to go and do like roast jokes.
I mean, I think there's definitely a value to that, but for me, Kill Tony, like when I first started doing comedy, I would go to the Comedy Store.
Oh, I forgot that it started here.
Started here, yeah. I mean, like I would go to the Comedy Store, and when you're like a up and coming person just doing like open mics and stuff, like first couple years before like anyone knows your name, you go to the Comedy Store, and like every week they have an open mic where like over 100 people, like weirdos, homeless people, good people, all of them, but like hopeful comedy people, like lining up outside just to like write their name down and then kind of like get chosen to like be on this list of like 20 or 30 or whatever. And it's that already is kind of degrading, but it's you go through it with everyone else. But like Kill Tony was kind of like a way for people who didn't get on that list to like get like literally a minute of time on stage. And it was just this like, even back then I was like, the power dynamic is like, so this is a humiliation ritual.
Yes, yeah.
It's less of an opportunity. I mean, I'm sure it's an opportunity now or whatever,
because maybe there's a handful of people that do a good job, but most of the people that go up, it's like, get a load of this guy.
Yeah, it just sucks that like people's perception of comedy is like, oh, you literally only know the names of like the worst people in our industry. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like no one ever knows like the cool friends of mine.
Yeah. I wish Tony was nicer.
Yeah, I wish he was a completely different person.
Yeah. That's what's kind of funny to me about Kill Tony.
Mm-hmm.
I watched an episode.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I've heard so many people talk about this. I've never actually watched it.
Yeah.
And I watched it. Oh, he's so mean to he's so mean to the people. The episode that I watched, Shane Gillis was like the guest.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like every single person, Tony would be like, have you tried to kill yourself?
Yeah.
Why haven't you tried yet?
Yeah, it's not a positive thing.
Shane Gillis would be like, so, what do you do for work? Like,
yeah. Just try to be like a normal person for a second.
Yes. Yeah, he would say things to people, and you could see the other people on the panel be like, stop it.
Yeah. It's his show. What are you going to do?
Yeah. But it's like he doesn't really add anything. Like you could replace him with anybody.
I mean, they titled the show right.
Yeah.
It's a good title, honestly.
I want to make a Kill Mary, and I'll just be nice to the people.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that could be more fun.
Do a Hail Mary, and then everyone has to worship you the entire time.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
There we go.
Yep.
There's nothing for Brodie. I don't know. I don't think there's any cool phrase yet.
Nah. But I did see a clip the other day of this girl. She went on Kill Tony.
Yeah.
Black, Muslim.
Oh, yeah.
Head
I know
cover,
who you're talking about, I think. Maybe.
Left wing.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like doing good, and they were laughing at her, and they were like, good job.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was like, well, I don't know. Shouldn't more people do that? So it's not just like...
I mean, it's a good moral quandary, you know.
Thank you.
You always have the best quandaries.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where it's just like you could go on there and express your agency and then like expose new voices, but at the same time, you're kind of like getting clicks to something that maybe you don't support.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's a wrong answer, honestly. I've kind of given up on being like a purist about things. Like it's either one way or the other. It's just like if you go in with intention, you could change someone's heart or mind or whatever in the audience. I'm sure you're gonna make some fans.
Yeah, because I feel like everyone says that there's so many transphobic jokes in the whole Austin scene.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if like a funny trans person was there, and then people would be like, "Wait a second,
you know,
these people aren't
I completely agree.
Humorless losers like I was told they are. They're actually funny."
I mean, if that trans person is like okay with like dealing with all of that,
of course, they'd get crazy comments and messages and everything. Oh yeah.
Cool place we live in.
Yeah.
State of comedy's fun.
Get this.
Mm-hmm.
When I was younger, I had some heat when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
I worked at a comedy website. Oh, and the messages I would get.
Really?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And it made me think like, I don't even know if I'd rather just like write. I don't think I even want people to like see I just want to be like a writer behind the scenes. And anyone who wants to be famous is a weirdo. Why would you want like...
I know. It's strange.
But now...
I've kind of like...
tables have turned. I got my damn name on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like... I think I'm nice.
Uh-huh.
And so I think nice people should be out and about in the culture.
It's true. I mean, I went through this whole kind of like ego death where I was just like, I tried to really defeat my narcissism.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized that was detrimental to my career. Truly, like I need like if there's any therapist who could make me like a worse person, like please hit me up.
Sure, yes. Yeah.
Because like narcissism, I mean, we all have it a little bit, and it doesn't have to be this like super like evil like taboo thing. Like you can actually use narcissism. I mean, that's the thing that drives you to post every day.
Sure.
And if you don't post every day, you kind of don't have a career in entertainment. I'm trying to make myself post once a freaking week, and it's already just so hard because every day I'm just like, you know what? I forgive myself for not posting today. It's fine. Tomorrow's another day.
No, you should never beat yourself up for not doing it. You know, if you're no, you need more therapy.
I need more therapy.
Yeah.
More bad therapy or good therapy?
Good therapy. I have a pretty good therapist.
Uh-huh.
And when I started seeing her, I was like, I just got out of beauty school.
Yeah.
But all of these 20-year-olds in beauty school, they were like, why don't you keep doing comedy? What? And I was like, no, this is my backup.
Yeah.
Come on. They were like, you don't want to follow your dream? And so all these 20-year-old girls really guilted me into getting back out there.
So sweet.
And so I was talking to my therapist. I said, like, you know, I don't know. I feel like maybe I just want like a day job and normal life, but I also feel like I'm nice and have a good message. I want to get out there through being funny. And if I'm talented at this, then I should use the talent. And she's been helping me so much. And I've told her all about, oh my God, the social media, and you have to promote yourself. And sometimes you post and you don't get that many likes. And she's just very like, oh, but it's like your job, right? Like it's your job to post.
Slay.
Like more people come to your shows if you post.
What a read.
Like even if it doesn't get that many likes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, right.
It's so strange to like work
that makes sense.
Like the psychological part of just being like, oh, I in my head I feel like I'm just kind of like, look at me all the time. You know what I mean? Like, when is it going to be enough for me to like have enough attention and like
you got to see my therapist. She's just very like, comedy is your job and you want to get your message out there. Okay, do the things you have to do. Who cares?
Yeah, she sounds like a bitch. No, she's cool. She sounds cool. I only said that for the clicks. Yeah. Apology to her.
Do you have a therapist?
I don't have one right now. I definitely have been through a lot of shit in the last couple years with just like death and life-changing things and stuff. Yeah. So like, I definitely needed one.
You're in the market.
I've been kind of like okay these days, so I kind of don't feel like I've needed one, but at the same time, it's great to have one every once in a while. Just like check in, even if it's just for like a year or two or something like that. I mean, I remember when I found out I had ADD during the pandemic, like every other millennial I know. And then like when I think about me having ADD now, and I think like, man, I feel like in my head I feel like I still do the same old shit that I used to do, but when I really examine my actions and behaviors, I'm like, oh no, my behaviors have improved way more. Yeah. Knowing how my brain works and like knowing what habits are good for me and like, knowing how to be productive in a day. Yeah, my only real job right now, or at least over the past year, is just literally taking care of myself. Because I was like, the thing about comedy is that when you're going out every night and you like discover this whole community to be a part of, whether you're going to like mics every night or shows or like your friends' parties and stuff like that, you kind of like are frozen in time a little bit, like where you are on a maturity type level. Like when the pandemic happened, I was like, oh, I don't think I learned how to cook these past 10
that's funny.
years.
Yeah.
So like I barely know how to like file my taxes and stuff like that.
Do you want to know a secret?
Yeah.
Here's my secret mentality I don't tell anyone about.
Okay.
I just write it in my journal.
You're going to edit this out?
Yeah, this secret. I try to act as though I am a married man with a family at home.
Okay.
That's how I think about shows and parties and stuff.
Yeah.
If it's important, I'll show my face. But then I got to get home because I have to read to the kids.
Yeah, right. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to post the show because daddy needs to work to feed the kids.
Yeah.
That's actually good psychologically.
Yeah. I have to do this. It's my job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, when I think about myself, like I'm 37, about to turn 38, and I was born when I think I was like 2 when my dad was my age, and like the thought of me like when I wake up and I smoke weed and I play NBA 2K until it's like 2 p.m. and I'm like, oh, maybe I should do something today. I'm like, okay, if I literally had a child, like a baby, I'm like, that's not cool behavior.
No,
like, call the DMV, dude. You mean to do that for 6 months?
Yeah. So that's my tip. Pretend you have a family that doesn't really exist.
Pretend that lives are at stake if you don't if you don't have responsibilities. That's cool. I like that. I hope it doesn't get too dark when like you like let yourself down and then like no, the imaginary child protection services.
Yeah, I had to take my kids out of school and put them to work because we're not making enough money.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I hope your kids have names. How deep does it go? Oh my
goodness. I think it's a baby or a toddler, and I'm not sure the gender. It's sort of amorphous.
Are you married in this scenario?
Yeah, I have a beautiful wife. Are you kidding?
How'd you guys meet?
We met in high school or college, I forget.
Okay.
Yeah. And so like, we have this friendship and, eventually it was like, hello, we should be together.
Yeah, absolutely. Where'd you guys get married? Was it private or was it like a big thing?
We got married in her childhood home in the yard.
Okay.
And we rented mobile toilets, because she has a septic system and they can't handle all the guests using the
tree
toilet.
roots are they're getting in there.
Yes.
It's an old house.
So yard wedding, mobile toilets.
That sounds beautiful.
Which cost more than you think.
Okay.
Yeah.
The nice ones.
Yeah. Well, of course, for my wedding.
Of course. Didn't mean to insult.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
Yeah,
I'd love an imaginary wife.
Yeah. Try it out.
Zoran's already inspired me to try to meet my wife on Hinge.
Oh my goodness.
I've never been on the apps ever.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I always feel like I'm shopping for people when I'm on there.
Yeah. I want people to see my soul. I don't want to pick a couple of photos. Yeah.
I want people to see how hot my soul is.
Yeah.
How snatched my soul is.
Yeah. What waste. But I guess that's the appeal of Hinge, right? That you have like funny answers.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I think the appeal is that like women kind of have the power or something.
I thought that was Bumble.
Oh, that is Bumble, huh? I remember making a Bumble account, and then like a friend who I don't usually see a lot of times was like, "Are you on Bumble?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I don't check it."
Yeah.
I think she was asking me out in the moment, but I didn't realize.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Okay, I'm going to tell you an actual secret, though.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I want to reveal this or not.
Just whisper it to me.
Yeah. I have a boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't.
I can't tell what's real.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Okay.
I say I do.
Uh-huh.
I had a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. And it was like long distance.
No, we were together. I just moved here.
Okay.
And I like the jokes that I wrote about our life together, so I keep telling them.
Nice. That's smart, actually.
And I also don't really want to be bothered. I don't want people to think I'm single.
Mm-hmm.
So if people think I have a boyfriend, I won't correct them.
That's smart.
Yeah.
It's almost like you could go like, I feel like as a man I could go the toxic other way of like, have a girlfriend, but I cheat on her all the time.
Yeah, I guess I could do that if I want to get out there later.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
I mean, it is
my boyfriend.
It is a weird phenomenon that a lot of women sometimes won't show attraction to you unless like another woman is already showing attraction to you.
Competitive.
Yeah, exactly. So if anything, I think there's kind of like a market for this where maybe you could like become like someone's girlfriend, but like it's not real.
Yeah,
just to help
I'm
them
into
get a
that.
real girlfriend or something.
This is a real secret. There's no way I'm keeping this in.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't mind a beard. I wouldn't mind a fake. I wouldn't mind a husband when we don't have a life together at all. And I just write jokes about having a husband.
That sounds cool.
I wouldn't mind that.
That sounds great, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of comedians do. I feel like, so many of like adult comedy, especially growing up, was just complaining about your wife or your spouse or your kids or whatever. And I feel like our generation is losing that a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I want to hear people talk shit about their wife and kids.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about your polycule. It's complicated. I can't keep track of everybody. Keep it simple.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's start a service. I think we can do something.
Yeah. What I think would be perfect for me is to get a really, really famous beard.
Mm-hmm.
A closeted athlete or actor. And I get a little boost.
Just a closeted athlete.
Yeah.
Just like a buff football player.
Yes.
And just like you standing next to him like, oh, I guess the Taylor Swift thing is going around.
Yeah, post some pics. Perfect.
Okay, cool. Post like a little like painting, a little self-portrait with them.
That's right. And everyone's like, they're so cute. I wish I had someone like that. Little do they know.
I think you can do that.
Thank you. Yeah.
You have a beard energy.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I hope that's okay for me to say.
Tell me more.
I will tell you more.
Okay.
So when I was a kid, my mom is like, she was really into like home decoration and she was really into arts and crafts. And she used to work at a dollhouse store. Which was like, honestly, looking back on it, it was like super sick. But like I would go there every weekend. I'd just sit in the back while my mom like did like a 4-hour shift or whatever, and I'd like draw comics or whatever. But the owner of the store, who's like my aunt basically, and I would like go and do like sleepovers at her house. She was awesome. She looks very much like you.
And she was a beard?
She wasn't a beard. She lived alone. She had cats and she had some pugs. She was really into pugs.
Okay.
And she was really into dollhouses.
This is a single woman.
This is a single woman.
It's not a beard.
She was not a beard, no. But she was a very successful, like, I'm a live by myself, I have a beautiful house.
Oh, for
single woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I want to do, but with a fake husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I kind of want a fake husband almost. I'm like straight, but all of my friends are queer, most of them. And I just want to get invited to more parties. So I feel like if I got into like a...
Just pretend.
Yeah.
Long distance goes to another school.
Yeah, exactly. George Glass.
Yeah.
Lives in Canada.
George Tropicana.
I don't know. I want any kind of relationship. Most of them are fake anyway.
Yeah, whatever.
It's like whatever. People in the city, forget about it.
LA is so thick.
Everyone's so thick, is that what you said?
Thick.
Fake?
Yeah. Thick.
Fake when it came to fake, yeah.
Do you think LA is fake or no?
Honestly, I think LA is a beautiful place. I've grown up here, and growing up here, I basically had no connection or no reason to go to Hollywood at all until I was an adult. So I've kind of been on both sides of the fence. I do think it can be really hard to meet people here because there's so many other people here that like you could meet someone who's like already talking to like 5 other people or whatever. Classic. Honestly, the biggest barrier for like dating or anything for me personally has just been astrology.
Oh,
it's been everywhere. I've been dealing with it for a long time. No
How
shade.
so?
How so? Just
you don't like astrology and they like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to like astrology when I was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
And I wanted girls to like me or whatever. And I think it can be cool. It's one of those weird things where it's just like, I want to get to know a person by, their personality and their past and their actions or whatever. And like, astrology can definitely be a part of that. But my biggest pet peeve is like when someone is just like, oh, you're a Capricorn? And they like just met me and they're like, oh, I know everything about you. You know what I mean?
Whoa, I'm also a Capricorn.
I can tell.
I'm not a big astrology person, but I do like it when people are like, "You're a Capricorn, that's why."
Really?
I'm always like,
that's the thing though, is that I hate it because when I say that I don't like astrology, like, and they find out I'm a Capricorn, they're like, and it's always like a spite thing. It's like, when's your birthday? I'm a Capricorn. No wonder you don't like astrology.
well, you know who's cool?
Who?
Kat Toledo.
Okay.
And she'll say to me, "You know why? Because you're a Capricorn." I know, I'm a Capricorn too. That's what we're like.
I mean, I do kind of like the instant kind of connection you can get with people.
For sure, yeah.
I don't know. You asked me if LA people are
fake.
Fake? No, it's genuinely that old saying of like the people who move here from somewhere else.
Yes, yeah.
When people move to LA, and first of all, when people move to LA and they've been here for like 5 years and all of their friends are still white, I'm like, that's very sus. But when people move here and they say people are fake, or especially when they say that the food is not good, I'm like, you have not been around.
Yeah.
You have kind of been bopping around Echo Park, and that's it in Hollywood, and you think you know everything, but like you don't know. You haven't talked to people. You haven't explored.
For sure,
the city.
yeah.
It's a huge city.
Yeah.
It's crazy big.
I like locals. I think locals are nice.
Locals are cool. Locals are great. I mean, I grew up in Inglewood. I grew up like around, cholos and
For sure, yeah.
Like every party I ever went to until I was like 20, like was playing like the Chronic, Dr. Dre and stuff.
Yes.
Like I kind of like grew up in the middle of it. And I came out really soft. I came out like a total sensitive bitch who likes anime and does stand-up.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's normal though, right? Aren't a lot of people artsy skateboarder types? That's normal.
Yeah. Tony Hawk's from Inglewood, actually.
You can tell.
Yeah, you can tell.
Well, I think I'm making Drew Spears spend all of his time here.
No, I don't think so. He spends all his time here anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably got his bed behind this white site.
Do you have anything to plug?
I am going to be doing shows soon with my banjo. I started playing banjo.
Oh, cool.
Like 4 or 5 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been kind of like obsessed with it. So I've been like doing comedy with a banjo. I'm the first person to ever do that.
That's right.
No one's ever done it.
No one's ever done it.
Especially not anyone good.
Don't look it up.
So I'm just like really excited to do some shows and like work on like a bigger body of material. Like one of those ego death things I was saying, like one thing I haven't done as a comedian is stand-up special, and that's something I like owe to myself before I do anything else, I think. So I'm just like gearing up material for that in the next like year. Probably less than that, honestly, probably like the next 6 months or something.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So if you see me around, come to a show, please.
Come on.
Yeah.
He's preparing for his hour. Come on.
It'd be nice.
Okay, well, that's the show. Bye.
Thanks for having me.